Well, hello. This is a special edition of the Midweek Check-In coming to you on Tuesday, 25th of November, 2 days before Thanksgiving, here at the church on Old Norcross in the Fortress of Solitude. Carol and I are banging out the last couple of things we need to do to be able to go home and enjoy the rest of the week, getting some rest and on Thursday, going to a couple of places for Thanksgiving dinner and dessert. So we're grateful for that. For lunch, we'll probably hit up um, either Cracker Barrel or if it's just unbelievably packed, we'll probably go down to the hot and cold Chinese buffet, which is open that day in Snellville, and we really like. So it promises to be a very good day. And I hope you have a very good Thanksgiving as well. Um, I just want to, I know I'd said I probably wouldn't do a video this week, but just after walking through the sanctuary and seeing all the poinsettias up, and I want to thank the folks that came yesterday. Carol and I actually went shopping Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening for the poinsettias, and we brought half of them in to the church on Sunday evening, and then the other half stayed in my car overnight. And then on Monday we brought them, and some folks came up to help us with that. So thank you for that. Um, we actually had some folks wanting to help today. Um, and when you're not date specific on Facebook, and I wasn't on a couple of my posts, it can be confusing. So I apologize to those that came today. Again, you know who you are, but they're up and they look great. I'm going to be taking some pictures before I leave today and posting those on my personal feed on Facebook. Also post them on the church page on Facebook, but also I'll send out an email to you guys about all of that. But the main reason for this video is just to, a lot of times in November, people will do, each day something they're thankful for, and I'm not into that kind of thing. It's okay, for people who do it, but I am going to tell you that I am thankful for New Hope, and this is my 19th, 18th. Don't get ahead of yourself, James. 18th Thanksgiving and Advent and Christmas with you guys. Celebrated the first one with y'all in 2008, and I am just honored that God has called me to be here and that God has seen fit for me to hang around. I think He's up to some big things. Now, I want us all not to. I want us all to not be too. Oh, this week if we come back and there's 70 people here to worship. For me, that's wonderful. Uh, it'll be 30 less than this past Sunday, but there'll also be a lot less ham, turkey, chicken, dressing, jerk chicken, roast jerk chicken, and all those yummy desserts and all of that stuff that we had going on down in the large fellowship hall this past week. So just kind of keep it in perspective, right? It's the first Sunday of Advent. It's New Year's Day for Christians who follow the Christian calendar year. I'm looking forward to lighting the first Advent candle. Donna and Will Peoples are going to be doing that, and so I'm really excited about them doing that, and just looking forward to a beautiful Advent season going forward. We ended up with 58 poinsettias. That's a lot, and they just look beautiful out in the sanctuary. So it's my second favorite time of the year. My favorite time is Lent into Easter, but this is just a fantastic time of year as well. Uh, and thanks to everybody. Thank you for still being here. Thank you, Lord. Please keep those in prayer for whom this Thanksgiving is going to be especially difficult. Someone mentioned in the prayer cards this past week, those that will be going through their first Thanksgiving without a loved one. And each of us can think about loved ones that are no longer here and traditions we used to do, but we don't do anymore. But we have those precious memories. I think it was Luke the Drifter. That was a pseudonym for Hank Williams Sr. When he would write his more spiritual, more religious material. And in one of those Luke the Drifter songs, he said, "Memory is one gift of God that death cannot destroy." Um, and sometimes that's a bad thing, but oftentimes, and especially in seasons like this, that's a good thing. That's a good thing as we remember Thanksgivings and Christmases gone by. But we do want to acknowledge those for whom this is a very difficult time of the year and stand with them in solidarity and in prayer with them for that. Okay. This weekend, following Thanksgiving, we're going to be resting, getting ready for Sunday, and of course we'll come back. We're going to reinstitute our light breakfast on Sunday morning, right after the morning prayer time. So we want to make you aware of that. We're going to be bringing in some uh, some uh, some light stuff. So if you'd come from, you'll know what we'll bring. We'll bring fruit. We'll bring uh, maybe some apple. I don't know what they're called, strudels or whatever. But we'll have them, and we'll get that going too. Um, and we'll bring some kind of juice and hopefully get some chocolate milk as well. Um, Carol and I have appreciated the rest, and um, we look forward. And on the subject of Carol, in case you haven't heard, she went to the doctor again today. I could tell the doctor was thinking, very, very briefly thinking about taking her out of that cast because her healing has been so good. And his words to her exactly were that her shoulder is laying bone, which is a great sight for him to see and very good news for Carol. The wrist looks great. Everything's coming back together. But I think to err on the side of caution and to not, in doing one thing, mess something else up and possibly cause surgery, um, he's going to leave her in that cast for 2 more weeks. And then we go back on the 9th to see what's what. Yep. Early next week, we have an election here at the church. It's a runoff. So just be aware of that, uh, especially Monday, Tuesday of next week. Um, we look forward to hosting that. And lots of other stuff going on. Next week, Tuesday, I believe, is the scheduled day for the prayer fellowship group over at the Hibachi Grill in Lawrenceville. So lots of good stuff's going to be coming up. Uh, it's all going to hit us right in these next 2 or 3 weeks. And I hope you take the advantage of them, the opportunities, and enjoy every single one of them. But first, let's have Thanksgiving. Uh, may your Thanksgiving be blessed. Um, from myself and from Carol, we just want to say thank you for all your prayers. And we're going to go forward, and so is my beard. And we'll see what happens. God bless you. We'll see you on the other side. Bye bye.